Welcome back to Success with Steven. My name is Steven Smith. On this channel, we talk about all things financial literacy, but today I want to have more of a personal conversation. I did one of these, I want to say like a few months back, where I was talking about different streams of income, but I was feeling something today that was just, I felt like it was in my spirit, and I was reflecting on this year and everything that has transpired within this year, and things have just been like really, really, really amazing, like beyond belief amazing. And I just wanted everyone who was watching this right now to know that like your life can really change in a year. Really, your life can change within like a day. It really just depends on you. And last year, ultimately, I would have never thought that I would have been where I am right now. And it's not just like a monetary thing, but it's more like how I feel. And if you're hearing this message right now, then I want you to know that that's not an accident. It's not a mistake. You're hearing this for a reason. You were meant to be hearing this right now. And whatever it is that you're going through right now, whether it be mentally or spiritually or physically, it doesn't matter what form it's in. I want you to know that whatever you're going through, it's temporary and it won't last forever. It'll only go on for so long. For most of our lives, we live with a lot of doubt. This feeling you probably have is normal, whether it's anxiety, fear, doubt. When you're a full-time entrepreneur, you're a full-time business owner, everything I do is based in self-belief, right? Everything that you do is based in faith. It's based in God. So being someone who is able to do things that goes against the norm or what people normally would believe is feasible, that's how I see that. If you believe in God and you have faith, you can do whatever it is that you have in mind, like right in this moment. Like if you believe in God, you believe in something that can't be seen. It can't be touched. You can't prove it. Faith is the insurance of things hoped for and the conviction of things not seen. So we don't need someone to have to prove something to us for us to believe that it's possible or it can exist, right? We walk in faith. That's how we move, right? Because we're children of God. That's how we do everything. I'm one of the most meticulous, most methodical individuals I think you'll ever meet. And I'm telling you that no matter how well you plan, the best laid out plan often goes awry. Or what was the saying? The best laid out plans of mice and men often go awry. And or like if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plan. I don't care who you are. You can lay out the best groundwork for a plan and it can go wrong. It's possible, but that's okay. It's all right, because when you walk in faith, you don't necessarily need to have the best laid out plan or everything figured out. So yes, like you're in control of your life. I'm in control of my life and I'm in control of my choices. But I'm just telling you that even as logical as I am and how I feel like I move with a certain level of certainty and risk management, I still have to walk in faith whenever I do anything, because I don't know for sure. Nothing is guaranteed for what can happen to you. And right now, you may not understand your purpose. You may not understand why you're here or why you're doing what you're doing. But I want you to understand that the enemy likes to tell us lies. And the enemy sometimes can be what we're thinking, right? And contrary to like your worries, your doubts, your fears, you have the power to control exactly what's in your mind. And those things like fear, doubt, all those things, they like to try to consume exactly what you're thinking about. It's causing you to lose hope. But you can take comfort knowing that God has your back. Like he really does. Even when you think that things are at their lowest, he has your back and he has your best interest at heart. So when you surrender to that feeling, when you just let it go, he'll fight for you. And I'm telling you, like my mind is a battlefield where good thoughts and bad thoughts are constantly at war, fighting for my attention, trying to find which one I will give my energy to. So it's up to you to choose which one you want to entertain. And I always just choose to let go of those self-deprecating thoughts now because they don't benefit me. And I'm not going to allow them to control or dictate my actions. And when I stopped doing that, I saw my life change in real time. And it did not take very long. It really didn't. So I'm telling you, the same thing will happen for you. I promise you it will. Like, it really is darkest right before dawn, or like the hardest part comes right before the breakthrough. It always works out like that. When you work hard, you care about something, you're giving it your best effort, and you believe despite what anybody says, it will happen. I just a few years ago, I had $0 in my bank account, zero, nothing. And today, I'm telling you, I'm creeping up on that $1 million faster than I ever thought. I'm right there, maybe a year or two out from that $1 million. And anyone who told me that wasn't possible, now they're going to see. And it's not really even about that, but it's just to say that even myself, sometimes being my own worst enemy with doubting what I was capable of, now all these things are feasible. I'm seeing them happen in real time. So stop focusing on what you don't have right now. Stop focusing on that. Focus on the vision. I'm not the wealthiest person. I'm not the most righteous person. I'm a regular guy who makes the same mistakes. I'm flawed as any individual, and every aspect of my life is not perfect. I am a human being, a regular human. I just feel like if you speak something into existence, it will happen. Now, I do think that it takes you having faith. It takes you also working hard. It takes you being able to drown out those self-deprecating thoughts. You need to do all of this, right? But the culmination of all of this, you're going to get what you want. So look, in the comments, drop your goal. Drop your goal. If you're going to be the first millionaire in your family, put that in the comments. If you're going to get in shape, if you're going to have a great relationship with your kids, with your husband, with your wife, whomever, just to get healthy, it doesn't always have to be money, right? It can be anything, whatever it is that you're going to get. Drop it in the comments. Speak that thing into existence and let it exist outside of just your mind. Don't confine these things. You don't have to make yourself smaller in order to make something else bigger. You don't have to do that. You don't have to dim whatever it is that you're doing or dim your light just because you don't want to shine too bright. Don't do that. I completely stopped doing that. I tell everyone exactly what I'm going to do because I have no fear of what's going to happen from the failure of that. Failure is a natural process of success. It's the progression. So no matter what anybody tells you, I don't care what they say, this is what I'm going to do. And I put it out there. I don't care how long it takes me. I'm putting it out there. It's going to happen. The main reason why people doubt you is because they can't see it for themselves. They couldn't see themselves doing something. So of course, if they can't see themselves doing it, they'll never think that you could do it, right? Because they probably believe in themselves more than they believe in you, which is crazy. So it's okay. Like people like that, you're going to be a great example for them. Trust me, they're going to talk about you like you're a legend because you did the thing that they never thought was possible. And sometimes having that when someone almost seems so close there in proximity, it's going to make them believe that they can do it too. You're going to be an inspiration to everyone who's around you. And sometimes some of those people, they're not going to be around you for very long. Maybe they'll come back in your life, but maybe they won't be around you at all. I have 2 friends and everybody else other than those people are just family. I keep my circle tight. You will only be as successful as your team, and a leader's success is directly tied to the success of their team. The whole is greater than the sum of its parts, and everyone achieves more when they work together, but you have to work together with people who are going to get you to the goal. You're not going to work with people trying to hold you back. That makes no sense, right? It doesn't make sense. So I keep the people around me who I want to be around me, and those are the ones that I will take with me. And the ones who don't, hopefully you'll see what happened and you'll be inspired by what I did. And maybe we'll cross paths again. I'm not saying I got to excommunicate anybody. It's natural. God will take care of it. I don't have to do anything. It's just natural. Surround yourself with different environments. Get out your comfort zone. You shouldn't always feel comfortable where you are. The most growth will happen when you feel uncomfortable. That is the best way for you to actually get into a better situation. And I'm saying all this, but I want to make it a point that everything's not materialistic. I'm not talking about material things right now. And if I'm being completely transparent, the more I've learned about money, the more that I've accumulated, the less I want things. Honest to God, like I don't really want for that much anymore. It's just changed my perspective on the way that things are. I've really detached myself from money from an emotional standpoint. Like it's just not the same. Like money is the byproduct of everything that I'm doing. It's not my motivating factor anymore. It's just what comes with it. Right? What's more important now is that I feel like I get fulfillment from my purpose. And that fulfillment that I get from my purpose feeds my spirit. And ultimately, that's what makes me happy and keeps me on the right path. I don't really need a lot anymore. Like, I really don't. I don't need much of anything. I have most of the things that I really, 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 really need, and provided with food and shelter. Like, other than that, I pretty much have everything that I need currently. And the only other thing that I like to do is to create things, put stuff out there, and see what it does for everyone else. I like to know that I could play a part or a role in maybe the success or the benefit of other people in service of the people around me. And maybe that's the reason why everything has happened the way that it's happened, because it's no longer about me. It's about the people. It's about you. It's no longer about me. Or maybe it's not that it's not about me, but it's about us. I can't say for sure, but in a couple years, I'll play back this video and think back, man, everything I said I was going to do, I did it. Everything he said, it happened. Everything I said came true. And the same thing's going to happen for you. Again, this was just something that was on my spirit. It's not the normal content, but I really felt like someone had to hear this today. And I'm very, very happy that I was able to share this with you guys. And I appreciate you so much for watching all of this content. I don't know where I'll be at next year. I don't know if I'll still be making videos on this channel, but even if I don't, I'll always be doing something, and I'll be keeping you guys updated with what's going on. And whatever I'm doing, it's going to be in the service of everyone else. And just know that if I did it, I was led by God, faith, and fulfillment and purpose. That was anything I do. It was laid out in those things. All right. So just keep your faith, keep going. Anything that you want, you can achieve. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and you have a wonderful day.